Good morning, Raimie. Good morning, Raimie.
Good morning.
Fantastic to be on the call with you.
Yeah,
Booking this call. Did you get a chance to watch my short little video?
I didn't.
Okay, no
Did
worries.
you send me something?
When you book a meeting with me, it says to watch the video. There's just like a
Oh,
formal
shoot.
introduction, no worries. You can watch that later if you're curious.
Okay.
The purpose of this call is to see how we can help each other in this business, and
Mhm.
I described my journey. I'll go over that a bit later on, but tell us what your journey's been like so far and why real estate and what it can do to help you.
Right. So I started off like back in 2017. I joined a mentorship, paid a lot of money, didn't get much, uh, didn't get anywhere with that one.
Mm,
It's just like a normal real estate, not like Pace's one.
right.
They just give you for a short period of time to help, and then you're on your own.
Yeah.
So,
I've done
anyways, I
plenty of
joined,
those. Yes.
yeah. So I joined 2021. I started trying to do wholesale. Didn't I couldn't get I wasn't confident enough to make phone calls. I wasn't comfortable. So
Mm,
I didn't get much. I didn't get anywhere with that either. So I connected with Gators. I joined Gator,
okay.
and then I'm not doing Gator because I don't have any capital anymore. I
Mm,
was trying to use my mom's money, but we don't have it anymore. So I ended up being a connector because people started asking me, and I'm connected to a lot of lenders.
mm.
So I'm trying to connect people
Oh, very good.
together with
Mm,
lending. And
yeah.
then I had this one that I'm reaching out to you about is Alexis. She's actually one of the lenders in sub two.
Yeah, she does capital raise, doesn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
does
you
the same
can
thing.
do that group, that like crowdfunding thing.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, she got some properties under her belt, and she bought a couple of businesses too
Hmm.
in sub two. So she's looking for uh private money partners for multifamily. And when I saw yours, I was like, oh, because it looks like you're looking for less than 100,
No, more than 100.
more than 100.
Right,
Okay.
100 units.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So it's large multifamilies that I look for. I'm very familiar with Abraham and Alexis.
Yes, I thought
I'm
so.
on all the
Everybody.
Zooms and everything. They
Right.
make me concentrate in the Atlanta market
Yes.
within an hour or so of there. They largely do transactional lending and EMDs. I do need large EMDs, of course. But my EMD starts at least 100,000 because we're dealing
Oh, wow.
purchase prices of anywhere from 10 million all the way up to 100 million and beyond. And so it's a little above what their main wheelhouse is. They're mainly
Right.
concentrating on smaller stuff, but there is opportunity for you, Raymond, to be. You mentioned connector. If you bring somebody along who does have money to deploy in that sort of
Right.
range, then we can certainly pay you absolutely. How it would work is I would invite you along to a Zoom call. You bring along those who are interested. We have an offering memorandum. It's called the OM. It goes through
Mhm.
the whole project and how we will do the value add and the opportunities they have to put in the money. And if they do that, we get it to closing, then you get paid as well. And sometimes they like to roll that money, that EMD, into the project, becoming a limited partner. And if they do
Right.
that, then they get not only get paid at closing their fee, and they will get paid quarterly and have a distribution in the equity at the end of the project, which is typically 3 to 5 years. So I'm actually developing a YouTube channel right now as we speak.
Hmm,
I'm teaching a little bit on multifamily. So if you
nice.
would like to follow that, then that might give you opportunity to bring those people you come across that do have money to deploy, and so it could be an
Right.
opportunity for you or anybody else that So yeah. And interestingly enough, I do have focus on Atlanta for large multifamilies, and I have wondered whether Alexis or Abraham might be interested in that. We'll have to wait and see what comes
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't sit on the edge of your seat though, because these deals are probably one or two a year. So it's not like
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
you stop anything you're doing or anything, but it takes a long time to build up a network, and to call them in when the opportunity arrives, because that window
Right.
of opportunity is usually very brief. You've probably seen Pace do that, right? When he's done his large multifamilies, it's a brief window of opportunity. So
Yes.
yeah, so we all have to be prepared, to deploy those funds if we want to be part of it.
Right.
So the main
Yeah.
thing is growing your network first, and
Mhm.
finding out who's interested.
Right.
But that's what we all do anyway, isn't it? We're networking, we're in Pace's community. I see from your sign that you're in sub two as well. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
fantastic. How
So
long
are
have you
you
been in
just
sub two?
Gator or sub two?
I'm an elite gator. Elite.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I remember you said.
yeah, yes, that's right. So I'm not in sub two. I have no need to be in sub two. Uh,
Right.
my journey's been in a long journey. I've written a little book, Cautionary Tales from Real Estate Investing. This was
Oh, wow.
20 years ago. I started in small multifamilies and made a whole bunch of mistakes and things. And so my original course was Carton Sheets, No Money Down. And my first deal was two duplexes and a single, fiveplex in effect, and got cash at closing. So I then went on to build over 100 doors in small
Oh,
multifamilies, got my
wow.
real estate license, and made every mistake in the book. That's why I put them in the book, so others
What's the
wouldn't
name
have
of
to
the
make those
book?
mistakes. Cautionary Tales from Real Estate Investing. Yeah, it's a short little book, but I, again, if you do get it, I do offer, as we go through it, I can give you more details and
Nice.
information, so you don't have to fall in those mind traps. There's plenty of problems in real estate. You've got to avoid them,
Hmm.
as you lose your
Yes,
money.
definitely.
Yeah, so that's what happened to me. So yeah, so what's your experience been like in sub two, and how can I help you?
So I've been in for 3 years, haven't had much. Like I said, I had a hard time making phone calls, but now I'm doing it. And now I'm meeting more people and I'm getting connections with more. I just joined a team, a cold calling team,
Hmm.
even though I never liked it at the beginning.
Hmm.
I'm
Okay.
doing it.
Yeah.
But I
Is that
just went
with
to
AI? That one with AI,
yeah,
is it, Jen?
yeah,
Yes, very
everybody's
good.
doing that.
Yes, very
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
And then Pace is actually buying low equity properties. So that's what I'm kind of looking into.
Yes, the subject
Hopefully
to.
find a good property that he can help buy and then I can make money from there.
Yeah. So are you going to be helping him with the funds for that? Because he's looking for funds, isn't he, for those low equity ones? Like the entrance
No.
fee. He mentioned that. Yeah.
Oh, he did?
There is an opportunity to do that because there's always even with the sub twos, there's always an entrance fee. And as a gator, you can be part of that, you see.
Right.
That's a good return on your money. It's a safe, nice, easy way for a gator to start.
Right.
Um, so
Yeah, he did mention that, huh?
yeah.
Um, so when you lend, do you do you lend a certain period or certain amount? How do you
Yes,
decide to
yes.
lend to people?
A gator, by definition, doesn't lend for more than 12 months, usually
Right,
6 months or less. That's why, because it's chomp chomp, yeah, chunks.
right.
And a good return as well. So usually it's plan D or F or whatever for most fix and flippers, because it's expensive money. We expect a
Mhm,
good return in a very short period of time. So most deals out there, they don't make a lot of sense anyway. So one of my biggest things is underwriting, and I do the underwriting. Most deals out there are not good or very risky. I'm on the
mm,
I'm on the less risky end of the scale, having been through what I've been through. I'm also in my 60s, so to me, it's messing around a lot of these fix and flips. So that's why I'm mainly concentrating on large multifamily, because
okay,
that's wealth creation. These,
right.
we get paid six-figure sums when we do these deals. It's
Mm,
and you could be having to do hundreds of the little gator deals to make out what we can make in one deal. So
right.
yeah, so it doesn't really make sense to do a lot of these little deals for me. I will
Okay.
help anyone though, obviously, I have lost a lot of money in the past, as I say, through this through lending money out in the past and other
No
things.
kidding.
So yeah, there is a lot of things that you have to be aware of. And so there
Yeah.
is the risk versus the reward is more on the risky than the reward if you know unless you know what
Mhm.
you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah. I that's why I don't feel I'm going anywhere with Gator either because I'm afraid to use somebody else's money.
Mm,
And so I turned down a lot of bars
yeah.
because they're not either they're not experienced or some of the borrowers will think that you can borrow the whole amount to buy the house and you
Yeah.
can't do that. You know,
Yeah,
you
that's
can
right.
tell they're not experienced. So if they're
Correct.
thinking that, they just starting.
Yes, that's right.
So that's why I'm having a hard time finding good borrowers for
Mm,
the lenders that I'm connected with.
right. You sound very wise, Raimie. It's very good. It sounds like you're less risk than a lot of others in the community. Have experienced great loss.
Yeah.
I come across people who've lost six figures,
Oh,
and it's horrible. Absolutely
yes, I
horrible.
bet.
Yeah. And it's because they leave deep wounds. I know. Ask me how, right?
Yeah, I
Because I've
bet.
experienced that myself. So
Right.
it's not pretty. And that's not why we've got into this game, you see. So,
Mm-hmm.
but for me,
Yeah.
the large multi-families is a whole lot less risk because it's a big team to put these
Right.
deals together. It has, the SEC attorneys involved, the title companies, the attorneys there. It has a sponsor who has experience in these large
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
multifamilies, and owns assets of equal caliber and has the net worth to back it up. So there's very much less risk in this niche. And
Right.
but everybody can play in this game, and so
Mm-hmm.
that's the good thing about it. Hmm.
So you're accredited partner.
I'm not an accredited
Oh, you're
investor.
not. Okay.
No. I'm just a player. My
Okay.
main play in this is acquisitions manager.
Okay.
Extensive experience there, and so
Mm-hmm.
the nice thing with that is you get paid 5% of the purchase price at closing, as well as have an equitable interest in the property with quarterly distributions and a share in the equity at the end. So very, very lucrative. So if we're buying, for example, a $20 million apartment complex, 5%, if you do the math on that, is $1 million payday at closing.
Wow.
So that
I learned some of the multifamily, so I kind of understood when Alexis sent me that property. I kind of understand. I know I have a lot to learn with the multifamily, but and then I'm not connected with much of the multifamily, in that realm, and I don't have the funds to be there.
You don't need funds in real estate.
Right.
You always use other people's money. I know you said earlier you felt uncomfortable about that, but we always do. Even when we buy our own residence, we use other people's money.
Right.
We go to the bank and
True.
get a mortgage, you know?
Right. You're right.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Just one
Okay.
moment. I'm just gonna just one moment. That right.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so I'd encourage you to I want to keep in contact with you. So
Yeah, thank
if
you.
I'll send you my YouTube link and link to the
Okay.
book if you're interested. And yeah, if you give me feedback or comments comments on the multifamily videos, I can answer your questions. Certainly, if you're interested in getting into that more, and feel free to book another call with me,
Right.
if you like, as well. And let's see how we can help each other more in this business. Do you have any more questions for me?
Well, I've been having a broker send me off-market properties. I was wondering, I wouldn't know how to look at it. I mean, how
Okay.
to underwrite it. What would you think would be good properties to look for?
I can help you with that underwriting process.
Okay.
So if you send me the address, I can do that, and I can give you
Okay.
back, and you can grow in that way. Over
Learning it
time,
that way.
you'll learn it that way. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, I'll do
yeah.
that. I was hoping I get somebody that could help me look for it.
Yeah. So
But yeah,
I'll give you my email address. Well, it's on the back card as well there, but I'll also give you the YouTube.
okay.
I'm trying to get that going, and as I say, I've recently started that, so I'd love your feedback.
Okay.
I'll give you that. And let me give you the link to the little book if you like. No, you don't have to. This is all if you want to,
No, I want to.
Yes. Yeah. I don't need this. You don't make uh, hardly anything on there. The idea is to help you if you're interested.
Yeah, thank
This
you.
that's all right. This is my journey, early journey, and all the mistakes. But
Mhm.
large multifamily is really the name of the game to create wealth. And I presume you got into real estate because that's what you would like to do, is make money,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I actually joined a couple, went to a couple of, what do you call that when they get together at
Squad up,
hotels?
squad up, was it?
Yeah, something like that. And then, but then there are mentorships that you have to join.
Okay.
I could never, I joined one actually. What is their names? Jake and Gino.
Okay.
You heard of Jake and Gino?
I've heard of Jake. He's a young guy, is he?
Yes, Jake is
Yes,
younger and
yes,
Gino.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, I've been on
yeah.
that call.
I joined them, but I couldn't continue because it was expensive. So I know somewhat of multifamily, but I'm just not comfortable with the underwriting yet.
Yeah, I can help you with that. So
Thank
do
you.
feel free to send stuff from it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, well, it's been a real
Awesome.
pleasure, and as I say, don't hesitate to reach out if you need any help with anything.
Thank you so much, Graham. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day, all right?
Thank you, you too.
Bye-bye for now.